Good morning, guys, from Cappadocia, Turkey. Today we're gonna do a street food tour. Cappadocia isn't really known for street food, but there are some pretty interesting things here that I want to find. To start the day, I want to find sand coffee. It's coffee that's actually cooked in sand, like sand is put in the pot to cook it. So it's actually baked coffee. Sounds pretty fascinating to me. And that'll be a good start. And then there's a kebab that's actually cooked in a pot that you have to crack. You have to crack this clay pot before you eat it. But really quick, if you didn't see my other video about this place, look what I'm walking through. Look at Cappadocia. This is the town of Göreme. Ancient town, and look at these windows built into caves and into these rock pinnacles. So cool. I mean, I'm just walking through the streets and look at what I'm next to. What? So I just found a little bazaar here, a very tiny bazaar, and I see coffee. I see coffee in the sand. So here's the pan of sand, and it's cooked in these ladles. Kunda coffee. Coffee in the sand.
It's 15 now.
Okay. Okay, yeah. One cup, yes.
With sugar or without?
With sugar, yeah.
Come.
Salam. Hi. So I've never seen this before. This is really cool. So he puts a little metal pot, if you will, in there, which has the coffee, a little bit of coffee and some water, and then he has like a clay pot on the side, and he slowly cooks it in the sand, moves it around a bit, and then takes the excess, takes the coffee pieces that float to the top, takes it off with a spoon, and puts it into the clay one to the side. All for this one little cup of coffee. It's already taken like 5 minutes. So here it is, Turkish sand coffee. Coffee in the sand. They served it with a little side candy there. I believe it's like a Turkish delight. And this is gonna taste different because the way it's cooked with the sand, it means that it's a baked coffee instead of boiled like coffee usually is. So a baked coffee using sand. Let's try it. Ooh, wow, that's actually really good. It's gritty, it's dark, it's strong. It's almost like you get a pulp in there. So it adds an extra element with the grittiness to it, which not everyone might like, but I like that. Makes it more of like a smoothie. And I asked him, you can have it with sugar or without, and he pre-made it with the sugar, since I said that. And I forgot, Turkish coffee is always served with water, so use the water first to cleanse your palate, which I forgot, but alright, now I'm cleansed. Let's try it again. This is actually maybe one of my favorite coffees I've had around the world. You guys might know I'm looking for the best coffee in the world. Not that this is it, but this is up there. Now I just need a sand maker. Turkish delight, I believe. Can't even explain the flavor of that. I don't think it's a fruit flavor. It's a little sweet, but it has little pieces in there. And I think the outside is coconut flakes. Coffee in the sand. awesome experience. I won't forget. You have to try that when you're here. I don't know if that's exactly a Cappadocia thing. I think it's just a Turkey thing. So you can probably look anywhere around Turkey. I never saw it in Istanbul. So know that it's here at the Goreme Çarşı Bazaar. So like this is just on the side of the road, but this is the pot that they use to make the kebab. Pretty sure. So you break that open before you eat it. We're gonna do that once I can find it. I want to tell them what it is?
It's a magic carpet.
Magic carpet. Alright. See the color now? And now it's dark.
Light.
Now it's light. Wow. Pretty cool.
Yes.
Welcome to Cappadocia, central Turkey, and land of probably the most dramatic landscape that I've ever seen. Okay, it's definitely that time for the main event. Pottery Kebab. Testi Kebab. It sounds pretty cool. I've been wanting to try this since I found out about it yesterday. Haven't waited that long, but I'm making dreams happen today. Okay, I found it. It was not hard to find. It's the Testi Kebab. See right here. So that is the Pottery Kebab. And this is what it looks like. So this Pottery Kebab, it means jug in Turkish, and it's usually cooked in a tandoor oven, and it simmers for hours. Usually chicken, beef, or there's like a vegetarian option and spices, and then it's usually brought to the table and cracked open right in front of you. So this is gonna be good. This dish is actually from Cappadocia, so this is the place to have it. You can find it in Istanbul, but if you really want the real thing, then you should have it here, where it comes from, Cappadocia. My view, again, is not bad. Cool. Here it is. Breaking it open. Wow. Look at all the steam coming out of there. This is the Testi Kebab, made in this clay pot. As you saw, I just broke it right in front of me, and the aroma and the steam just comes right out of there. I got the chicken one, and it looks like there's some peppers, some tomatoes, some spices, and chicken. And that's pretty much what I see there. And then you have the side of bread, like always in Turkey, and then a little side salad with a lemon wedge, tomatoes, and rice. That is beautiful. Steaming chicken and tomato. Awesome. So this thing is left to cook in its juices inside of this pot. Now look closely at this. See all that juice, that broth in there. That just keeps everything moist and wet. So tasting this chicken, first thought is, it is not dry at all. It just falls apart in your mouth. Spices are great. This one's a little more spicy. I can feel it in my throat in a good way. Take it with a little bit of rice. Oh yeah. I've had too much coffee and tea today, so water, aka soup. Soup this bread. I'm not sure what they call it here, but it's kind of like a pita, like a crust of a pizza. Ooh, heavenly. This is actually better than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't know that it would be steeped in this juice and just so juicy. So for this one, it's not just about the food, it's also the entertainment value. Having it cracked open like that in front of you, eating it out of a pot. How often do you eat food out of a pot? So that's mostly why I got it, but actually it turned out to be pretty good. Let's spray some of this lemon on this salad here. From what I've seen in Turkey, usually their salads don't have a dressing, or at least they don't have much. Maybe just a little bit of lemon and keep it healthy. That is definitely a must try when you come here to Cappadocia. So look for these. Sometimes they display them outside of the place, and that's when you know it's there. Or just look for Testi Kebap. Now I'm gonna find some ice cream, which Turkey is famous for. A little bit of entertainment mixed with the dondurma ice cream. They're all over the place, easy to find all over the country, but I haven't had it yet in Cappadocia. So I wonder if it's the same, if they do it better, don't do it as well as Istanbul. Let's find out. Hello. Do you have chocolate?
Yeah.
How much is it?
$100 million.
Oh, perfect.
You're from
US.
US, America.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
Oh.
Only chocolate.
Yes, I like chocolate.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, perfect. That's the $1 million one.
$1
So the price is a lot here. Hey, where's the code? I thought the bell means I win. I still lose.
Thank you.
Whoop.
Thank you.
Okay, I got it. 20 for this. Time for a little Turkish ice cream, dondurma. It's dripping everywhere because it's such a hot day. Turkish ice cream drips a lot, and it's also very thick. So, like, I think it's kind of like a wet brownie, at least the chocolate one. It is awesome. I'm kind of addicted to these. And a lot of the places you get a show. If you see the guy that's kind of dressed up like that, he'll give you a show. So, fun little thing. That was 20, so about $2 for this. They're just so thick and chocolatey. It's like eating a cookie. Instead of licking it, you'll bite into it. Or like eating a cake. So good. It's like a meal replacement. Okay, next thing that I've been looking forward to trying is basically Turkish pizza. It's called pide. And you'll see it looks like little shoes, like little elf shoes. Or I guess it would be big elf shoes because they're bigger than elf shoes would be. So this is pide, and it's basically a Turkish pizza. And you'll see this all over the country. I saw them all over Istanbul, but I didn't get the chance to get it there. And so usually when you see them, they look like little shoes, but unfortunately they cut this one up so it just looks like a flatbread, like little squares. This one is minced meat, and so it has beef, possibly lamb, tomato, some spices. Look at that. That's how thin it is. as thin as a piece of paper. Okay, so I think that is a lamb, which, you know, isn't my favorite. I haven't really developed a palate for lamb yet. It's alright, but not the best. So you can get all different kinds. You can get like a cheese, like a sausage, more like a pepperoni that you would see back home. All different kinds. This one was the one he recommended to me, and it's pretty good. So yeah, Turkey's answer to pizza, pide. So it's not spicy like it hurts, you know, like a Mexican spice. It's like the flavoring of spices, and there are a bunch on there. It almost looks like there's a cilantro or a parsley on there, some little peppers. I can't even tell what half of the stuff is there. The crust is so soft, as you can see. It just falls apart. Look, I took this to go, and anywhere you eat in Göreme, that's the town in Cappadocia, that is the touristy one where tourists actually go, and everywhere you go, you have the Cappadocia landscape in the background, where you can see the pillars and rocks jutting out into the sky. So that's your backdrop as you're eating a little Turkish pizza or a chai. Can't get better than that. Alright guys, Cappadocia has been awesome. It exceeded my expectations. Make sure you watch the other videos from this place, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm Alexander Travelbum. Join me and let's eat in every country in the world.